This is Ask the Expert. I'm John Burgess, and our expert today is
Deborah Savoy, Executive Director at the Berkshire.
Welcome, Deborah. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You know, is there community support when you make that transition into an assisted living home, and to make that transition easy?
Well, for the senior, when they're moving in, it's hard. It's hard for them. You know, they're going from a home that they've lived in for up to 30 years sometimes. So what we do at Vintage, all of our communities have what's called an ambassador. An ambassador meets the resident at the door and greets them, has a meal with them, and shows them the ropes, takes them to an activity, makes sure they know about the resident council, and just befriends them.
Let's talk about something called sibling anarchy. I don't know if I've ever heard that before. What is that?
Well, it could be one sibling just not wanting mom to go, another sibling wanting mom to go to an assisted living community. It could be the one daughter that's always taken care of mom, provided mom with all her needs while she was at home, and is making the transition happen for her mom, and another sibling that's out of town, that's making it hard, and usually it's because of finances.
Oh, it is about.
It could be.
Typically
yes,
about
it could
finance.
be about finance.
And we had talked about, distant caregivers in another conversation. And I've got to believe that that is a very hard dynamic, especially if there's only one child in the family and they don't live in the area. Mm-hmm. Difficult. How do you work with them?
Well, if there's a family member that lives out of town and that senior wants to stay in the town they live in and they move into a community, a Vintage community, what we like to do is send pictures to that family member, reassure them that they're getting the care that they need, that they're attending activities, that they're participating, and that they're well taken care of.
Guilt in what you've described sounds like it plays a role in this whole process. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with that?
Well, it's not easy, I'm sure. Just like our parents took us to our first day of kindergarten or daycare, it was hard for them to leave us, but they did it. They left them there because they knew it was the right thing to do. And when moving a senior to an assisted living community, they need to know that it's the right time and it's the right thing to do, and they're doing the right thing for their loved one.
How do we find out more information? What's your web address?
It's vintagesenior.com.
Great. Thank you, Deb.